Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, the #1 handicapper in the country. In the game I'm going to break down and predict. Oh, these are two teams with a lot of tradition. It's a game between the Alabama Crimson Tide as they travel to Tallahassee and Doak Stadium, take on the Florida State Seminoles. Now, before we break down and predict that game, let me let you know what's going on at Paramount Sports. Well, we won 30 out of 31 years. You want to win, we're the only place. Go to recent results. You can see every single game I've given my clients over the last 5 seasons. 3 ways to get involved. You want to try us out through the end of September. That's 5 weeks. What you do is you go to ParamountSports.com, put in coupon code SAVE100, normally $597, just $497. Comes out to less than $100 a weekend. You can get through the season, through the Super Bowl. That's right, 25 weeks of action, just $1,997. Or if you want to play player props, college football players and also NFL player props. People love fantasy. Now it's moved over to betting on player props. Get the entire season, and we text those to you on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. Just $597 through the Super Bowl there. So 3 ways to win. ParamountSports.com or call 800-400-9741. Now, on to this game, and it's Alabama laying 13.5 points against Florida State. So you're thinking, wow, Florida State, I can get almost 2 touchdowns at home, but what happened last year? 2-10. 2 years ago, they were undefeated in the regular season until they lost their quarterback, and then since that bowl game, things have never been the same. So they welcomed a lot of guys in the transfer portal. Most didn't work out. They have some new ones coming in this year. They'll probably be better, but how has Alabama done compared to Florida State? Well, maybe one of their worst seasons ever in a long time. They lost 4 games last year, but Kalen Deboer has welcomed a top 5 recruiting class and also a top 5 class as far as the transfer portal. Also, he brought back his offensive coordinator, Ryan Grubb, who was with him at Washington when they went to the championship game. Last year, he was the offensive coordinator of the Seattle Seahawks. So I think the transition has taken place in Alabama, and I think they look really good. The team looks settled in here. Now, Florida State's going to try to go after him with a brand-new quarterback, BC transfer Thomas Castellanos. I think he's fine for mid or lower-level opponents playing teams like that, as long as the game is close or they have the lead. But when he is pressed and has to throw the football, that's not where he's at his best. In fact, in games he started last year, only 1 time did he throw for more yards and allowed his team to score more than 23 points in a game. And who was that game against? Florida State. So Florida State saw him at his best moment. I think he's mediocre at best. If they are playing from behind against Alabama, look out. That pass rush in the secondary, maybe second to none here. So people also thinking about Alabama and their loss in the bowl game against Michigan when they turned the ball over 3 times. This is a different team, a different year, different offense here. I think Alabama's going to be right up there in the top 5, fighting for a national championship. Sometimes you got to lay it if you want to play it. Bama, 40-20 over Florida State. Easy winner. You want to hop on board? Just one place, ParamountSports.com.